Here come the Irish. Woo! I'm recording this while that Notre Dame game, Penn State game's going on. It's 10-3 Penn State. They're kicking Notre Dame's ass. The score is not indicative of that. And hopefully Riley Leonard comes back. God help us. However, I'm going to get to these games this weekend. Hope we're doing well today. Thirsty Thursday. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. I'm recording this like I just mentioned. Okay. So it's wild card weekend in the NFL. College football's going on. What a great 5 days of football. Can I get a fucking A? Let's go, baby. Tomorrow's payday. I'm feeling great. Hope you guys are too. I went 83% on the year with my picks. That's calls a hell yeah. Decent boy. Let's go. So I'm going to give you guys my picks right now. We got Chargers-Texans this weekend. I'm going to roll with the Chargers in this spot. I think it's going to be a close game, although it is one of my against the spread blazing 3 picks. I'm going to roll with the Chargers in that. I think it could be a little bit more than that. We shall see. Texans feel a little bit disrespected. I'm not disputing that. But I am curious to see what Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator of the Chargers, does against C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud's seen a lot of shit this year. They're blitzing him more than ever. His offensive line's kind of in shambles. You got one guy, Nico Collins. Kind of reminds me of last year. Tank Dell out. Nico Collins in. So I'm going to roll with the Chargers in that spot. Houston, just disappointment this year. Not in a bad way, but in terms of the expectations and stuff like that with C.J. Stroud and D'Amico last year. I do believe in D'Amico Ryans, but just this time going, it's going to be hard to do. Okay, Steelers-Ravens. Another one. Divisional matchup. These teams fucking hate each other. Packers-Bears, Raiders-Chiefs. It's got that vibe. However, I do think you can get third time's a charm with Pittsburgh, but I don't see it. They are reeling right now. Too much drama going on. Not enough shit going right for Pittsburgh. I'm rolling Baltimore. Another blazing 3 pick of mine. -9.5. Take that whole fucking thing. Take it to the bank. Cash your check in. I'm going with the Ravens in that spot. In a 24-19 kind of game, but I could see it going a hell of a lot worse, like the second time in Baltimore just a few weeks ago. Packers-Eagles, a rematch of the 2010 wild card game. I remember it like it was yesterday when Aaron Rodgers on his way to the Super Bowl. Let's hope that happens again. But I will say Packers-Eagles, I'm rolling with Green Bay in an upset here. I know nobody's picking Green Bay. I'm going to pick them. 23-20, they get the dub on the road. Nick Sirianni, too much drama with Philadelphia. I know they're hella talented. Too much drama. Nick Sirianni got to go. Bye-bye, douchebag. Bye-bye, Michael from Elf. Goodbye. Good riddance. Packers win 23-20 like I just mentioned. Broncos-Bills. I'm happy for my brother. I hate saying it for Denver, but I'm happy they got in the playoffs. They got in the dance. They get a participation trophy. Congratulations. But I'm going to roll with Buffalo. They're favored by 8 at home. I think it could be a little bit more than that. Could get overwhelming for Bo Nix and that staff in Sean Payton up in Buffalo with the Mills Mafia. But I'm going to take the Bills in that spot. Commanders-Buccaneers, one of my favorite matchups of the weekend. 2 number 1 picks going at it. Baker Mayfield, Jaden Daniels, 2 Heisman Trophy winners. Let's go. I'm going to roll with Tampa in this spot in a very, very highly competitive shootoutville kind of game. I'm going to roll 35-30, Tampa Bay against the Commanders. Commanders, like I just said with Pittsburgh and the Broncos, nice year, participation trophies, but the real winning starts now, and I feel like Tampa Bay moves on. In the last game, but not least, we need to revisit Vikings-Rams. The first time around, again, I think it was after the Rams bye week. What a great Thursday night thriller. It obviously ended in that bullshit, no call, face mask call against Sam Darnold. But I'm going to roll with the Vikings in this spot. Rams, I respect Matt Stafford. I love him to death. But the Rams might not have Demarcus Robinson. I just read on my phone tonight that he got a DUI right before the game. What a dumbass. So I'm going to roll with the Vikings, coming in more hotter. I know they had that bad game against the Lions. Scratch that game. They've been great all year round. But I'm going to roll with the Vikings in that spot. Vikings do end up moving on, probably playing the Lions or something like that. We shall see how those seedings work out. So that's all I want to talk about tonight. Stay tuned throughout the week. I'm going to give you guys my reactions to the Notre Dame game tomorrow. And then just going to recap all the games this weekend. I am so happy football's back. God help us. 5 days of it. I can't bitch. I can't complain. I might as well soak it in, soak up the sun, baby, like Sheryl Crow said, and enjoy it because in a couple weeks and in a month, Football season's over, all the games. But we do have draft and all that stuff. So that's all I wanted to touch on here tonight. Stay tuned. I got a lot more content, like I just mentioned. Hit the like, subscribe, share button. I'm trying to get the word out. And talk to you guys soon. Have a magnificent night.